Hello, hi, Gauki here, back with Gekishin Squadra. Now we have finally reached the time where, you know, it's time to do some opinions, to make a tier list of my own, to rile up some people, and I'm gonna just have to say this at first, just so that people don't get too insane in the comments. This tier list is just based on my opinions. Nothing here is final. Everything could easily change as I play the game. However, I am playing the game a lot. Let me quickly show you my current rank. I would say, yeah, the rank I'm most comfortable in is definitely damage. I'm doing very good in tank and technical, but I'm just playing less of these two. Uh, so just as a heads up for anything that I'm about to say, damage roll is my forte, and other roles I'm not as let's just say proficient in because I don't play them much. So with that said, let's actually start this tier list off. Before continuing this video, if you like this type of content and you like Action Squadra or really Dragon Ball content in general, just maybe drop a like, subscribe, and you know, share the video. It helps out the channel a ton. So yeah, now we can actually proceed with the tier list. So the first thing here, easy S tier. By the way, before I move on to the best in roll, I will be doing best in roll for last, right? Just so that I can get the tier list in order, and then I can decide at the end which character is the best in that role, right? So best role is not gonna be touched until the end of the tier list. So easy S tier Goku. I think a lot of people know how insanely overpowered Goku really is. He's probably the easiest player to pick up and play because it's really hard to be bad playing Goku. It's just like, I'm sorry, man. Kamehameha. Let me actually quickly showcase how insane Goku really is in this game, right? The fact that this right here can demolish everyone, okay? And I mean this, everyone. I'm sorry, man. Kamehameha is way too overtuned. It does so much damage. The amount of times I've seen the death screen because of a Goku's Kamehameha, man, it's so fucked. And you can just Kaioken to make it even deal more damage, and you apply movement speed down to the enemy. It's so bullshit, man. Okay, and oh, you're not dead yet? Well, it doesn't matter because Meteor Hammer can easily just finish off opponents. I'm sorry, man. This character pisses me off. Like genuine, genuine cancer in the game right now. He's definitely gonna get nerfed because there's no way Goku's hit is this powerful until the end of the game, right? So yeah, and also just Spirit Bomb that you cannot escape. It's like nothing you can do is gonna actually allow you to escape this move unless you have an ability that gives you immune to whatever Goku is throwing at you. But it's crazy, man. Goku is very strong. Easy S tier, I would say. Not even a challenge. And now we'll be moving on to, I don't want to hurt people too much, but I loved Piccolo, man. Piccolo, to me, I would say he's probably around C or B here. Um, the main reason for why Piccolo is genuinely not the greatest character in the game, or very far away from it, is that he requires a lot of skill. Unfortunately, a lot of the people playing this game currently just don't have, right? His full potential is not unlocked, and the most annoying part about him is that one of the best moves he had in the beta, which was Light Grenade, is still in. Let me actually quickly show you. Um his move set right here. So you have Light Grenade. This was such a great way of dealing damage back then. Now, for some reason, they have weakened this move to an insane degree. Um, if you've seen the patch for the nerfs and buffs in this game, you've seen how much they've nerfed Light Grenade. Back then, he used to do 4,000 damage at level 3. Now, the damage is unified to 2,520 or something like that. It's just, it's insanely low compared to what it was, and they called it like a buff. I know they tweaked like like how fast and what range does this move like increase in damage, but I really don't care. Like, my main like way of playing Piccolo was like just snipe people from afar and you'll get the kills. That was genuinely just such a fun way to play Piccolo. And Piccolo was actually useful just doing that. Now, I feel like every time I play as Piccolo or someone in my team or really anyone I go up against that plays as Piccolo, he always trolls. They always are gonna die. They're not really gonna contribute to anything. What they do is just kind of camp in one place and think they try to get, catch you off guard with their special beam cannon, right? Oh yeah, I'm just gonna use this. They just fucking miss like a dumbass. So there's absolutely zero way to me that like Piccolo is and also let me not even talk about how useless this move right here is. Like, it can have some use, but oh my god, is this move useless. Doom and Whip could have been such a better move if they, I don't know, maybe gave him stagger or really anything. Demon Whip can be useful because it's a great way of just running away or maybe chasing opponents. But again, just it feels like a move that would have worked better with other characters. And just Piccolo is like one of these characters that I feel like Demon Whip really, in most cases, ends up being a miss. So I'm not a big fan of this move at all. However, it is better than whatever this goofy move is, right? I don't know. Like, my biggest problem with like Piccolo is how almost none of his like moves kind of work together. This one kind of does. If you like slow someone down, you can maybe light grenade him or special beam cannon him, right? But other than that, again, nothing too, crazy, I would say. That's why I would say, yeah, I have to put him in a C, man. Like, genuinely, just from the amount of times I've lost a match because I have the worst Piccolos in my team, or I have won a match because the enemy Piccolos are literally easy killings. Like, they're in front of me, you're dead. Nothing you can do against me. So, that is my honest opinion on Piccolo. Moving on to Frieza. Frieza is a very controversial one, right? Because I don't currently have Frieza. However, I did play him a good amount in the beta. So I know what he can do. I didn't like Frieza at the beta. I actually have a more favorable opinion of him now. Back then, I used to think he was one of the worst characters in the game. I think Frieza at the moment, you know, could be good, could be very good actually. However, the problem with Frieza really is just he doesn't like work in this game. Like, feel like the developers want it to work, right? Because this game is just so fast. You get to move around at all times, so it's hard for Frieza to actually catch you off guard with a Zarbon or a Dodoria. Like, you have to really position them well and also recall them at the right time and position them again. It's just there's so much skill that goes into Frieza. To me, he seems like easily the hardest character to play with, because you need to like just be fully locked in when it comes to strategy and everything. So like the Doria is really good for whenever you're trying to run, or maybe someone is trying to like push you, you can just use the Doria here. And Zarbon is just a great way to just deal damage at all times. You know, this one right here like could be useful like if someone is running away, but it's really not that great, is it? Like sometimes it does like, okay, you can use it to, I guess, buff Zarbon and Dodoria, but again, not too crazy of a character at the moment. And I don't think it's because the character is bad or anything. I think it's just because people just don't know how to play, right? So I would say just based on that, like I would say he's very high C, um, maybe low B, right? Like at his best, I would say he reaches like high B, right? Or maybe even A. If like a really good Frieza actually knows how to utilize all of his moves, I'd probably give him A. However, at the moment, I don't think people are just good enough to use Frieza just by the 3 days I played. Yeah, I played the game. Moving on to Baby. Baby is a very interesting one because he definitely had his moments in the beta. He was probably the best character back then, purely because of this right here, right? Back then, you just could camp and yeah, like nothing the opponent could do against you, really, right? You could just go inside someone, pause, you can just go inside an ally and you can never die. And you can stay there for a long period of time and give them a ton of lifesteal. However, all of that has been nerfed to oblivion. So now as baby, you don't really do that like as I don't you still do it, obviously, but it's not as OP as it used to be. Because back then you just you just buff your own ally and they basically never die because of the lifesteal, and you also get to heal. It was just such an insane combo with baby. He basically never died. That was baby before, and now I feel like he's much more offensive than a character that just relies on his third skill, a third skill merchant. Now he's much more okay. I'm gonna finger blitz your ass, or maybe energy explosion sometimes to slow you down. You know, I would say his ult is among the worst. Like this right here is so shit. Like, okay, I guess it makes him more tanky, but oh my god, is it a bad like ass? It's just it's ass. It's ass. That's all I have to say. Like I have never thought, oh damn, this move right here is actually scary, and the range for this move, even at level 3, is ass. I don't know, man. Just like the best part about it is I guess it does activate like very quickly, so it's very hard for opponents to actually anticipate this and like run away. But I don't know, man. Like just getting more HP like is not gonna be the reason you win a fight. Like well, it can be, but in most cases, you just need just insane damage or even buffs, right? Extra HP can easily dwindle down if an opponent is just insanely OP, like Goku right here. Like you'd still lose this match if both Goku and Vegeta were on your ass. So no, I don't like this his ult. So with that being said, I don't think he's like a horrendous or a bad tank now. I still think he's just is definitely way worse than what he used to be. However, I do think at his best he could like be a great tank, right? I would at the moment put him in B, purely because he's been underperforming a lot right now. Like if he's a tank, I'm not too happy about it, right? Like, I'm not worried too much, but I'm not happy about it, if that makes sense. Because I know baby's not gonna carry. Like unfortunately, I haven't seen a baby post post beta that can actually carry the team. So yeah, take that as you will. Moving on to my boy Zamasu. I think a lot of people have been underrating Zamasu lately. A lot of people have been shitting on him and saying just a lot of, oh, he's not as great now. He used to be much better and whatnot. Like, let me be honest. I haven't played Zamasu much, right? Zamasu is a character that I played against a lot and played with a good amount. So just based on that, like I can tell you that the Zamasus on my team could sometimes be really good, right? If they know how to like use this ult, which is basically I'm not gonna die button. It's insane, right? Because this movement speed down is absurdly long. Like opponents cannot run away if you hit them with this, right? So you can use this to shield yourself and prevent people from running away. This literally made me lose like 2 games because I couldn't run away in time and I died, and that caused us to actually lose our towers and just lose the game fully. So Zamasu could be an insane unit. I think like all of his moves are actually hella annoying and just very good. The fact that you have an ability that restores your HP, is just really good as attack. You need that. Like that's literally a passive, right? And yeah, I don't know. Like to me, he feels great as a tank. Like he's not the best tank in the game. However, I don't think he's as bad as people sometimes say he is. So I do like Zamasu. I think he's definitely amongst like the good tanks in the game. So with that being said, I'm gonna put Zamasu in the A tier, our first A tier here. So moving on, we have Super Oob. Ooh, what an interesting one, because I do love Super Oob. Actually, is really just fun, man. Like Super Oob is like sometimes it's a little hard to understand like how Super Oob functions because of the stacking. He stacks these cyclone streams, and the more he has them, basically he just gets better at doing everything, right? You basically do the first skill, you get more, or also the third one, which you dash in a direction, you deal damage, you just get these cyclone streams. I would say like this move right here is not really terrible, but it's definitely like the weakest in his kit. You want to like always be focusing on these two, and his ult is absurd if you have full cyclone because it just does a ton of damage. And also, sometimes it can turn people to candies, which makes it easier. You know, uh, which makes it easier for you to just hit them, right? And I don't know. The times I've played Oob, I have always just decimated teams. He does so much damage for so little, bro. He can like just tickle you with these cyclone streams the whole game, and he can chase you around. He's trying to run away. Like nobody is beating Oob if he has full cyclone streams on his head, right? Like he is that good of a damage dealer. Genuinely a great character. I think he easily deserves an S tier in my book. Nothing bad about Boo here. Sorry, about Oob here. Um, easy Esther to me. Kudurin or Krillin. Let me be honest, okay? Um, if you see my old tier list, I didn't rate, Krillin the highest. Okay, that was in the beta. It was because I thought Krillin was bad because of the times I played against him or someone playing with me. I don't know why. I just probably got shit luck with the Krillins that were in my team, or I was the ones that I was actually against. They were just bad Krillin players, right? But now it's a whole different thing. Like Krillin is insane. Even after, by the way, they did nerf Krillin the hardest amongst everyone, and he is still one of the best supports in the game. Is that crazy to say? Like, Krillin just carries team for no reason. He just does things, and oh my god, his flash is super annoying. He can okay. Let me actually show you Krillin here. Like, I'm sorry, man. Energy Mine, Solar Flare, and Scattering. This one is a great way to just like finish off opponents. I would say these two, and in this insane ult, can just decimate people. Energy Mine, you don't fucking know where it is. So sometimes you be walking, around not knowing what is happening, and then fuck, I died, right? Like it's stupid. It's stupid. And this right here, oh my god, flashbang, bro. You can't see shit. You're fucked. If he hits you with this, you're dead. Nothing you can do about it, man. He marked you, hit your attack now is down. You're just gonna fucking energy mine your ass. Maybe scattering energy wave, or even worse, bro, this fucking behemoth of an alt, you're dead. Nothing you could do about like this dude is no like scrub, man. Even after the nerf, he is one of the best characters in this game. Stupid ass character, man. Hate playing against him, man. I would love a Krillin on my team. I'm gonna just say that. Easy S tier. Man. Moving on. Dabura. Okay. Dabura is a very interesting character, right? because he did get a to me, I think it is like a nerf, right? But in a way, it did make Dabura into a more like ability focused character. Now, like his whole spit thing, the petrification, like actually gets used a lot more because you know, his petrification has been buffed, but his damage has been lowered. I'm not sure which move was like kind of like nerfed with the damage, but I remember them just kind of nerfing the damage that Dabura did, but they increased the amount of petrification you fill. So I'm actually okay with that. Like I think that's what Dabura needed because if you petrify someone, they're dead. Nothing can they do to like avoid that. That stun is for the end of time. You feel like in the in the like locked chamber time. I forgot the name of it. Um, it's insane. Like I'm sorry, man. The petrification thing is one of the worst things that can happen to you in this game. And his damage potential, man. Doomray does so much damage, man. Evil Flame, I think that like the damage for it was probably lowered. I think this is the one that was like nerfed. But again, it can still give you a lot of petrification. And also the Darkness Spear can like just give you a great way to chase someone if they're trying to run away. But it's not easy to hit. I'm gonna just say that, right? So you have to hit someone with it, and then you can like catch up to them quickly. And his ult is definitely like a great one if you do hit it. But man, is the range bad at the start. So you have to be really like careful with using your ult because you can easily miss with it. And you know, opponents can just dodge out of the way. So I would recommend darkness spearing someone before doing your ult, just so that they don't actually vanish. But yeah, Dabra, I think he is a very, very high A and could easily be S. I'm just not putting him in S because I think the people above him are just better. That's the reason, really. But A tier is insanely good. All right. Ooh, Majin Buu. I think okay. This is gonna be a weird one because I've seen opinions all around the place for Buu, right? My opinion is that if you play with a Buu that is actually a good Buu, or maybe someone you know that you can communicate with, oh my god, Buu is like one of the best supports in the game because he is the only character that can heal you. Yeah, at the moment there is no other character in the game that can do what Buu does. Healing Ray is insanely good because it heals you, and also it heals him as well. So you can just do this every time you know your teammates HP is low. If you use it on a really good damage dealer, man, are they gonna be tanky. You can also use this one if someone is trying to kill your own teammates, which is hella annoying, you know, because you can't really do anything about it. You're basically kind of stunned every time this happens. So just such an annoying move to be to be up against. And oh my god, is this move annoying, man? This right here is like one of the most annoying moves in the game. If a really good Buu hits you with this, GG's, bro. You can't do shit. You're like severely hindered. Your attacks do nothing, and you can't even run away. Like it's actually genuinely insane. And his ult is just really good, right? Like turns people into candies, and you can heal anyone within the ult. Like, come on now. I think Boo definitely at least deserves an A tier in my opinion. Really, really great support. You know, just the reason again he's not S tier is because we have better supports at the game. Moving on to 18. So, okay, 18 is a character I currently don't have, and I know a lot of people don't really have her as well. Because again, the problem is this game does a horrible job at giving you a lot of giving you Zenny, and at the moment I think a lot of people are just locked out of like unlocking new characters until new missions get released. So not a whole lot of players play 18, right? But I can give you my experience during the beta because I don't think they even touched 18. 18 was a powerhouse, genuinely insane. Her ult was just an instant death button to you. I don't think that even changed. So if that is still the case, back then I think I gave her like an A tier. No, man, she's still good. Like as I played the beta more, yeah, my opinion quickly changed. She is devastatingly just crazy to fight. She can do everything, like everything in like just does damage, does damage, does damage. And this right here is just so annoying to be up against because there's nothing you can do about it. You know, you just have to target someone with it and you just kill them instantly. I'm sorry, that is complete bullshit, right? So with that being said, I'm not gonna make this like too long because I know 18 is just that good of a character. Okay, we have Caulifla here. Again, a character I played in the a character I played a lot in the beta. I thought Caulifla was fine. They didn't even like touch up on Caulifla too much, so I can't really say too many different things about how I feel about Caulifla. But let me just say this: she's to me never really a carry in the game. Like I don't feel like, oh my god, this Caulifla is carrying me right now. Based on all of the games I played with her, there has never been a that crazy Caulifla. And I can also say Caulifla never is a bad character to play, because she doesn't really do anything that makes her special, in my opinion. Right? All of these moves, like they do damage, right? But none of these moves like do anything to finish off like people. Some tanks can just do better when it comes to their kits than Caulifla. Caulifla like is really good at just preventing the opponent from killing her. Like she's very tanky, um, but really that's kind of all I can give Caulifla, right? Her ult is probably one of the worst ults for a tank. Like it does damage, but it's like it's okay, I guess, right? You can move while doing it. I don't know. Never have I like been afraid of a Caulifla ult because I can just dodge out of the way, and it's hard for her to like chase me with it because the move doesn't really stay for too long, right? So just based on all of these things, like well, all of these seem like cons to the character, but that's all me just saying this character is very mid, right? So I'm gonna be honest and just give her a solid B tier. Okay. Moving on to now that is a character I love. Cooler is insanely good. Like whether I'm up against him or I'm playing as him or someone in my team is playing Cooler, I know if that Cooler is any good, he can easily carry the game. Killer like genuinely has everything in his kits, right? Like his whole the Imperial retaliation is so insane, genuinely like, crazy if you know how to like pull off the moves while doing it. Sometimes I just have to get lucky, right? But in a lot of times, the opponent is like gonna do a move on you, so you just like use a move on the same time and you just get more out of it, right? This just oh my god, that range of this move is too good. Nobody can run away from it, man. You can just use it at all times and you'll still hit, right? And the best part about it is just the cooldown for it is so like nothing, man. You can just spam this shit like, yeah, cool, boom, destruction ray, fuck you, and do it again, fuck you. Nothing can be, bro. He cannot be stopped. Death Stopper is very good to just stop people from running, right? If people are trying to run away from you, man, you can just use it, right? And also, if someone is attacking you, you can just stagger enemies, and it is extended, meaning, oh my god, nobody's nobody's doing shit to you, right? Death Chaser is crazy because it's a great move to just chase people around, but if people are attacking you and you are in retaliation mode, yeah, you just get to like pick someone up put them on the ground and debuff them with the movement speed down. Like that's crazy. And also, yeah, if someone is around them, they also get a debuff. Like, come on, man. Genuine, like, crazy move for him. Atomic Nova. This is what I need from a tank's like ultimate. What this does is not focused on damage at all. Like you essentially just pull people in so that you can support your damage dealer for them to finish them off. Like if you ult and this hits anyone, if the damage dealer is good, they'll know to just like finish them off, right? Because they can't run away. They're pulled into the middle and just for a brief period, you just can't run away. So just absurd, man. You're absolutely fucked if someone uses this on you while there is anyone besides them, right? Because you're dead. Nothing can be done at that moment. So with that being said, easy S tier. I love Cooler. Just such a fun character, to play. Moving on to full power Bojack. Ooh, okay. Oh man. Okay. I don't know why. What really happened to Bojack? Like genuinely, I feel like in the beta, he was just way better. I'm not sure if they did nerf him or not. But in the beta, he was just such a good character. And now I feel like every game I play with Bojack, kind of ends up being like a bit of a disappointment, right? This move is really good, right? It is. It's very good. Like that's his main thing. I think the best combo you could do is Cosmic Bloom, right? You can just Cosmic Bloom this, and I'm not like I think you can. Yeah, you can just hit it with Galactic Buster, and make these Cosmic Blooms explode, which back then I don't know. I think they definitely like maybe nerfed the damage for him for a bit because back then you used to kind of just like kill people with it. It was very hard for people to do anything against this combo because it was the combo in the game. Now there's a character with basically kind of the same gimmick, but with much higher damage, right? So Bojack kind of feels like a character that just dies very quickly, doesn't really do a whole lot of damage, and his ult is probably among the worst for damage dealers. I mean, it does do damage, but man, is the startup time so slow. Like, you get to have all this time to run away, and you can also, if someone is like close to you, they can just go around you and like hit you from behind and kill you. Like, what a stupid ult. Because again, it doesn't really stop the opponent from just running away or dashing away or do anything against it. Just so many ways to actually dodge it. I'm not saying you can never hit with it. I'm just saying there's so many ways for you to avoid that ult. This is not a spirit bomb type of ult where you're doomed if someone uses it. No, like you can just run away, right? That's my main issue with Bojack is I don't feel like he deals as much damage as he should. I feel like maybe this move could have had some sort of stagger at least. Psycho Thread is a move I just don't like using at all. Like your main thing is Galactic Buster and Cosmic Bloom, but that's really it. I love Bojack in the beta, but now, man, I've just been like every time I play him, I feel like I'm always in a losing position with him. So I don't know. He's probably gonna be C. Yeah, unfortunately. I don't think there's any D tier in this game. Like genuinely, I think D tier is just you are trash. You're unplayable essentially. I don't think there's a D tier in this game. So yeah, I'll put him in C tier. Moving on to probably the best support in the game. Like, I'm sorry, Gohan is so overtuned. I know he was very bad in the beta. But man, the buff he received is just so good. They made him such a crazy support. Now he just literally can solo people on his own by just going up to them, hitting them with this, stunning them for a bit, going up against them, Masenko, right? And if he's in any type of danger, teleport to anyone, get the buff, and you're out of danger immediately. And oh, hey, it's not over. He can buff up himself with with this. And by the way, this also works on your allies, right? Obviously, and he can just release this because why not? Like, I don't get it, man. Gohan is just way too good. Gohan is just there's nothing bad about play. This fucker right here does so much for absolutely no reason, man. I'm sorry, man. Like, I don't know how and why did they think to make Gohan deal more damage than some damage dealer. Like, that is crazy, man. I might just straight up and say it, then he's probably the best support in the game. Like, kinda easily at that point, right? So yeah, I'm move on to my boy. Where is he? The drip goat. All right, Trunks. I like Trunks. Again, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have these characters to play them now. But Trunks hadn't really been touched since the beta, so I've seen a lot of people play with Trunks in game. I can give my opinions on him. He's annoying. He's very good. He's just very solid all around. He does so much, right? Like, Buster Sword does a lot of damage. This is Vanish Strike is one of the most annoying like skills because there's no startup time. He just literally warps to the place and kills you. Like, one of the fastest move in the game can easily finish someone off, right? Burning attack takes some time, but like the whole smoke thing is actually cancer. Like a good Trunks knows how to smoke people. Because yeah, the fact that you can just if you are in that smoke, you can't see shit. Like, it's genuinely such a horrible feeling. You're fully just covered by this big explosion that, and then you don't even know where to go, right? So I don't know. I feel like he has it all as a damage dealer. He is very underrated in my opinion. I feel like a lot of people just don't know how good Trunks can really be because I think a lot of people probably don't have access to him yet. But yeah, he's still really really good. His ult is also just insanely good. He can just ult twice on someone, once in front and the other one in the back. You can also just do them twice in the same place. It doesn't matter. Trunks is just really good. I think he's very solid. I would probably say he's. I don't want to put too many in the S tier. I'm gonna give him the highest of A, right? Because my only issue with Trunks is that I feel like Goku's just a better Trunks. I'm gonna be completely honest. Goku is just a better Trunks. And that's not me saying that like Trunks is bad in any type of way, but just I feel like Goku just does so much damage, and like I think his ult, the Spirit Bomb, is better than Trunks's, and his like Meteor Strike can easily be buffed, which makes it even crazier. I don't know, like if you played against Goku, you'd understand why I'm saying that. But I think Trunks is definitely just up there. Like, I could easily give him S here. I may move him at the end of the tier, but for now, I'll just give him A. Moving on to man. Moving on to Cancer. Okay, I hate Vegeta, man. I hate him every time I go up against. Bro, look at this. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This fucker requires no skill, man. Oh my god, I don't get it. Why did they design a character that literally needs zero skill? Oh, I get it, for new players, right? And then you can just decimate, man. I'm so, like, he is a damage dealer, bro. Look at like all of these moves do so much, man. He can just pull you in, right? Pull you in. You're in the middle. You can't do shit. He energy follows you if you're trying to run away. That just, oh my god, he can also redirect the energy blast in a set. So it's stupid, right? And also, yeah, you can't run away from him. You have this bullshit. If you are trying to hit him, he just fucking blows you away and just runs, right? Because he has armor and he's a tank. Like, clearly he needed to move to protect him, right? Like, fuck out of here with this bullshit, man. And also, Big Bang Attack, to me, that's probably the weakest thing in Vegeta's kit, but it's really just bullshit. Like, I think Big Bang Attack, like, the main reason why it's such an annoying move to be up against, it blocks all vision, man. I can't see shit. It stays there for so long, man. And you're just like being tickled by the shit damage that Vegeta does, right? I think my main issue with Vegeta, man, is how tanky this fucker is. It's so very hard to like kill Vegeta, right? Like, I can't kill Vegeta because he has so much HP, he has so much armor. He can just run away, do whatever he wants. He's genuinely one of the most overpowered characters in this game. Like, end of sentence, man. Oh, like, I got pissed off just by talking about this fucker, bro. Yeah, easily probably the best tank in the game. Unfortunately, I hate the fact that that's how I feel, but I don't think any character can be as annoying as Vegeta. And the fact is, a shit Vegeta can still be a good Vegeta, man. Moving on to Daima. Oh, that's a very interesting one. Daima Goku. I feel like a lot of people don't know how to play him very well because his kit is on the hard side. You need to like throw the bomb and like you can hit it with your pole, and direct it at someone. That's like one of the ways to attack it. Or you can just hit it with the Gloria Bolt, which is gonna create even a bigger explosion. That's probably the best way of doing damage, to be honest, right? Um, I think my main issue with Goku is like his third skill does absolutely just okay. I guess like sure it gives you like energy and whatnot, but man, is it just mid? I don't know. I have never really needed to use this move because I'm trying to kill the opponent, right? And this move is like just hindering me from doing so. Like, it doesn't help me in any type of way to damage the opponent. Like, it does very, very little damage. It's mainly just used as a defensive mechanic, which I don't feel like Daima Goku really needed, right? So I feel like that is his main setback at becoming really great. I don't think he's bad at all. Like, a really great Daima player can actually like decimate. His ult is actually not too bad because he does gain immune to all at the start. So if someone is trying to ult you, you can like actually time this to like just dodge the ult, right? So and also you just do a barrage of damage, which is great, right? You do a really decent amount of damage. I think that the range for it could definitely be better, but it's not too bad because it is very fast, right? So it's hard for opponents to like dodge this, I would say, most of the time. But again, not the best, especially because there's a lot of people just that don't know how to use him, and even if you do, it's really hard to compete with what we have currently for damage dealers. So I would say like solid B tier, right? Could be better. Maybe again, as people get better in the game, he could easily be A to, I don't know. Call me crazy. He could maybe even reach S tier if people really get good at the game. But for now, I see him as just a B tier, a solid B tier. Moving on to the GOAT, Cell. Cell is really fun. To me, he's the most fun tank to play with. What do I need to say, man? Like, okay, Cell like is not I would say an easy character, or sorry, an easy tank to play with, because you need to like first focus on your bioenergy. Like, you can't just go crazy with Cell in the first few levels. You can, but you'd get embarrassed because people are gonna kill you. You have way less HP and your damage is doing nothing, right? So it's better for you to just focus on damaging people, getting the bioenergy by draining them and whatnot. And then once you go perfect, Yeah, you can just do a lot, man. You can big bang crush people to prevent them from running away. You can just raid smash someone if they're trying to run away and stagger them. And if they try and kill you, just use regeneration and you're not dying. Energy field is insane. Anybody tries to use anything against you, man? Yeah, nah, nothing, nothing is gonna hit you. So great move. And also, the duel is just insanely cool, man. Like pulling someone into a duel is just aura. I'm sorry, like I love Cell. He's just very fun as a character to play around with, and yeah, he's a great tank. I would easily say like S tier. Actually, I'm not even joking. I think he's S tier. Um, you could argue with these two. To me, I have way more fun with Cell, but I can definitely see why people would pick Cooler higher than Cell here. But to me, they're probably in the same like tier ish. If you're an S tier, you're good. Okay, like there's no need to argue about all of this. So 17. 17 is a character I don't have at the moment. However, I have played with a lot of 17s and I have gone up against a lot of 17s. Let me say this. This dude can easily be one of the greatest supports in the game. Um, I think the reason a lot of people just don't know how to use him properly is probably because of his this dude is a pure support, right? He turns buffs into debuffs. Uh, he applies movement speed down to enemies, and also gives a lot of people barriers. So when a 17 knows how to utilize that to the fullest, they can unleash some of the most insane support ever. And also, his passive is broken, man. The fact that his passive basically gives him a way to just cheat and use an ability again with even better ability. So yeah, you see this one? Oh, it only applies movement speed down, right? No, now because of this, you can actually just stun people. Like it's insane. Good 17s can decimate people, really decimate people. And his ult, really great. Just barrier. It doesn't last too long, but it definitely helps, right? Because it applies no healing to enemies. Right now, I don't think that is that big of a deal. No healing, because not a lot of characters can heal, right? But the barrier can definitely help you because it gives you a lot of HP. And also, you're going to be doing just a ton more damage the less HP you have. So his barrier is definitely pretty good, right? Moving on. I would say very good A tier here. Very, very good. Could definitely be S tier, but at the moment, I'm gonna just put him in A tier. Hit, man. You don't understand how much I hate this fucker right here. Like Hit is genuinely the most annoying character in this game. Oh my god, it is genuine cancer to play against this fucker right here. I hate this dude, man. The fact that you can just hit someone, run away, hit someone, run away, hit someone, run. Like, what is this? There is no repercussion to this fucker. He can disappear at all times. His death blow, his rage is fucking insane. Like, what is this? He can just literally hit you, stun you. You can't move now. And oh, fuck. Oh, I'm gonna die? Well, never mind. I'm just gonna fucking disappear. I've seen literal hits with almost 0 HP disappear in front of enemies and don't even move. They just recall. You don't understand how fucking stupid that is, man. The fact that the disappearing part is just absolutely the cancerous. Like, and there's no startup time. You just like do it instantly. I'm sorry, man. That is genuine cancer. I've seen him do way more damage than some damage dealers. His assassin domain is cancer. You just can't see shit. You're fully debuffed, right? Like, come on, man. Fuck this dude, bro. Genuinely, fuck this dude. I'm sorry. He's easily S tier. One of like, he's up there with like the top 3 like technicals, man. Crazy character. All right. Next one is probably the most controversial one. I'm gonna be completely honest. It actually hurts me to say this because I thought I would just love the gammas. Okay, let me say this before saying what I need to say. Gammas are not horrendous, as in like the worst characters in the game. Because I'm about to say a lot of things for gammas, right? However, they desperately need a buff. These characters are not great. The reason for it is that their damage output is not as high as people think they do. Like, I'm sorry, if you play in higher ranks, you're not doing shit. Nobody that has played Gamos in B or C rank has ever done like great things or ended up in an MVP position. Like the only good move, which is a gimmick, is Core Breaker, right? This could easily like catch people off and boom, fully kill an opponent. But you know, you can only use it once in the battle, and you can use it once this one special pose is level 3. So you have to use it like very late game, right? Special pose is a great move because not a lot of people know this, but the stagger definitely like helps, especially if you're in a team fight and you're trying to kill someone. You can just special pose, stagger them, and have your teammate like finish off the job as you transform, and also you can just like combo some of your moves. My main issue with the Gammas is some of the moves like Gamma Blaster do like absolutely nothing. That the damage is really just so weak. It feels like I'm using a technical to damage with Gamma Blaster. Gamma Impact takes so long. Like you can see the startup animation, right? I already like use this move. After a second, you go there. Like when you compare this move to someone like, I don't know, give me Trunks, right? His Vanish Strike. You immediately just wrap to the target and do the thing. So you're guaranteed to do the damage here. But with Gamos, you actually have to aim the move, and you need to wait for like a sliver of a second, which the opponent can easily just dodge out of the way with, right? And Gamma Strike, oh my god, this is probably the best move you have, but I don't know, maybe because I have high ping, so the way it works is very just not great, right? Because sometimes I clip into someone and I literally just instead of like actually hitting them, I go past them, which feels horrible. And let me not get started on the whole switch gimmick. Bro, if someone kills you, you're stunned. That little period of time, if any good player knows you're stunned for that 1 second, you're dead. Nothing you can do. You can just swarm you with like crazier moves, and yeah, you're just absolutely dead. Nothing you can do to combat that. You know, Gamma 2 has way less HP than Gamma 1, so he dies just easily. And Gamma 2 has the best move, which is Gamma Strike. And if any one of these like characters die, you have to recall to get them back. But while you're in battle, you just can't do shit, right? You're locked into the battle until you try to run away, but sometimes you just can't because Gamma Strike is locked because Gamma 2 is dead, which happens a lot, right? I don't know. Like, I love these characters because they're fun, but I don't think they're good at the moment. They're actually completely garbage in higher ranks. Be completely honest. People can find me about this, like, but to me, just because of the amount of times I played against these, and I played the gammas, they're amongst like the highest characters, the highest damage dealers I played with, just to like give them a fair shake, because I don't want to just give out an opinion and not really, know these characters very well. So Gamma's completely disappointed with them at the moment. Definitely could use a buff. I would give them just a C tier. Moving on to best role. Like I know I said, yeah. I mean, she's the last one here, right? I might just cook. I'm not gonna prolong this. Kale is way overtuned. She's too good, right? Like her, the only weakness of Kale is skill 2, and it's not even that bad, right? Like skill 2 is probably the shittiest move Kale has. It's because just it doesn't really combo off with any of the other ones, right? Mostly as Kale, what you're gonna be doing early on, max out the blaster shot and then energy sphere, and lastly charge force, right? Because this combo of this and this one is so deadly to so many people. People don't realize how they die to Kale because of the insane amounts of damage she does with these two. Like, it is a bit of a skill shot, but man, if you just know how to play Kale, just get instant kills. People can't deal with you, man. It's insanely absurd how good this combo of blaster shot and energy sphere really is. Really great character, and I think most people see Kill strength because of this one right here, right? I think the ult is overtuned. I'm sorry. Like, if there's a problem with Kale, it's gonna be the ult. The ult duration is so long. Like, I'm sorry. The fact that you can just transform 2v1 situation, you can kill them by literally just clicking a single button is crazy. And again, it just stays for just a short period of time. That's what makes it so good. Sorry, for a long period, you can kill and kill and kill. You can kill 3 people at the same time. It doesn't matter. You have the time to do so. Look at the amount of HP you just get. You can also just dodge into someone, right? And you can stagger them by doing so. Like, what is that stupid ass ult? I'm sorry, if there's anything to nerf, she's definitely gonna get a nerf, by the way. If there's anything to be nerfed for Kale, it's that ult. Maybe lower the duration of that ult. Because it's insane how... and by the way, I'm saying this as a Kale main. Like, I mainly play Kale this game. And, yeah, I'm actually just abusing how good she is right now. Because I'm literally always going to be the MVP if I play in Kale. Right? I'm not even kidding. Kale is that stupid. She's just, it's absurdly powerful. Yeah, like, nothing can stop Kale's destruction. Yeah. Let me actually look at the tier list real quick. So, best in role, damage dealer, I would say Kale. Close second is definitely Goku. And then for technicals is actually hard because you could see like there's 3 really good ones here. I must say Gohan for sure. Gohan is just really good in team fights. Like, because Hit is more of a okay, I'm gonna go in and go out type of guy. Gohan is always gonna be with you in team fights. That's why he's to me just a much better support. Krillin is definitely just a great contender here. However, I think because of the nerf, he just is lessened by that one bit that makes him just shy away of the best role in the game. Again, he's still insanely great. But I just think Gohan at the moment is a tad bit better than Krillin. Moving on to the tanks, I would say this fucker right here, because 0 skill needed to be good at this character. Genuinely. Insane. You just play this character, you win the game. Like, I'm sorry, but it feels like I'm fighting a boss sometimes whenever I'm fighting Vegeta, because he doesn't die. There's nothing I can do to make him die. Like, I need the full team. Like, it's like a raid boss. I need the full team to actually kill Vegeta late game, especially, right? So, yep, that's the tier list, gentlemen. I think a lot of these definitely could change. I could definitely move Android here, or maybe lower some of these characters to A tier. But really, there's no if you're an A or S tier, you're really good. You can play this character without worrying about underperforming, because that character is probably gonna be insanely good, right? If you're in B, like, you're gonna be okay, right? If you're in C, you might need to consider other mains. That's all I have to say. But yeah, that's the tier list. And if you enjoy this type of content, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll be sure to make more Squadra content. And this right here has been Kauki. Bye bye.